If rainforests are the lungs of our planet, then wetlands are the lifeblood. As much as we need air to breathe, we need water to live. So I'm here in the beautiful Slimbridge Wetlands Wildlife Reserve with Scott Petrek, who is the warden here at the reserve. Hi, Scott.
Hi, how are you doing?
Very good. Thank you so much for taking time to talk to me. I was wondering if you could please tell me about what it is that you do here at the centre and what Slimbridge Wildlife Trust is all about and how it operates.
So yeah, we're here at WWT Slimbridge. My role here is as reserve warden, so I'm helping manage the nature reserve as part of a team. So all of the wild areas of the site here on the banks of the Severn Estuary and all of the thousands of birds that we get here that rely on the wetlands. So my day-to-day is everything from habitat management, so little interventions we can make to improve the area, monitoring the impact that has, so going out and counting the species, but also a big part of what we do here at WWT is visitor engagement, so showing people the wildlife that we've got, helping them with events of identifying birds or family activities, getting school groups involved. So yeah, as much as going out and maintaining the wildlife, we want to be able to show the fantastic wildlife we've got to people as well.
How does the climate change affect the birds' migration and other wildlife habitat here?
We're seeing some quite distinct changes in a few of our kind of really key species here at Slimbridge, things like our Buick swans and our white-fronted geese. So traditionally we would have had several hundred swans, several thousand white-fronted geese come here in the winter, but because it's getting warmer they're now able to stay further east. They don't have to travel as far as they used to. White-fronted geese, that's okay, their population across the world is actually stable, so although we're seeing fewer in the UK, worldwide they're okay. But Buick swans, as well as having to winter further east, so it's warm enough for them, we're also seeing their population decline. So there are fewer birds to come in the first place, and because of climate change, they don't have to come as far. But then by comparison, we're seeing other species really relish the UK now. It's a little bit warmer. Things like golden plover. Today you go out in the hides, you might see 1,000 golden plover. Back in Peter Scott's day in the 40s and 50s, you would barely see a golden plover on site. And they're a species which used to winter in northern Africa and southern Europe, which are now able to winter that much further north for the same reasons that climate change impact. Things are warmer than they used to be here.
And would you say there are fewer wetlands in the world these days with the climate change?
Absolutely. So not just with climate change, but for human activity in general, wetlands have been drained and altered and changed and managed in such a way that they've been degraded. There's figures that suggest anything up to 90% of the wetlands in the UK have been lost in the last sort of few hundred years. So working to restore them is not going to only bring back our biodiversity, it's going to have a massive impact on our fight against the climate change. Wetlands are a fantastic way of storing carbon. They're much more efficient and much quicker than actually planting trees are. So everybody thinks planting trees is the best way of doing it. Having that and creating wetlands are going to be a fantastic way of combating climate change, increasing our biodiversity, and they're also fantastic places to be. So your personal mental health and well-being is going to greatly improve as well by spending time out there.
What do you think all of us as a society could do to help improve and protect the natural environment and wetlands around us?
So there's all manner of things depending on kind of what ability and resources you've got. So obviously things are tight at the moment, the cost of living crisis, so donating and supporting to organisations isn't necessarily top of everyone's agenda. But if you've got free time, volunteering for organisations, going help with your local park, your local nature reserve, everything from feeding birds in your garden, providing a little bit of a wetland habitat. There's lots and lots of ways people can get involved. You don't have to necessarily give your money or give your time. There's other ways that you can enjoy it and spread that enjoyment to other people so that it kind of becomes infectious. They sort of really enjoy what you're doing and they start to enjoy it too, so it's kind of spread.
Spread the word. Thank you very much for your time, Scott, today. I appreciate everything that you do here and we are in awe of everything you're trying to achieve. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thanks very much.